I'm going to introduce our next presenter. It is Kelly Bolsh, and she is similar to Lizzie. She's been working really hard all semester long over the last 5 months, and we're really excited for what she's doing and being the future that she's looking towards, working towards, right? Health, nursing, and family health. We thought that it was really fitting and a perfect opportunity for her to really build something around creating healthy family routines together and changing, behavior together as a family, because we all know that the family is the rock of so much of what we do. So with that being said, Kelly's going to kick us off with a presentation here whenever she's ready. So we are calling this Be Healthy Together. Take it over, Kelly.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can everybody see it? Okay. So I'm Kelly. This semester, I've been working with Transform, and I have been doing a family health challenge that will be posted as soon as everything could get uploaded. But I'm calling it Be Healthy Together, understanding the importance of family health and also the importance of early childhood health education and giving your family members all the resources they need to live happy, healthy lives. And then going off.
Kelly,
Oh,
quick
I'm not
question.
presenting. I know. I just realized.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I just wanted to get you going before you got started. Thank you.
Okay, so that was my introduction. Okay, so this was a quote I saw, I found at the very beginning of the semester. So right when I was starting pulling all my resources together. It's from Dr. Miriam Stoppard. Happy, healthy parents make happy, healthy children. And I just thought it was a very fitting quote for the entire challenge. And so I thought I'd include it at the beginning of this presentation just to kind of like set the scene and the pace for what I'm going to be talking about. At the beginning of my internship, I also read this book. It's called The Alternative, Your Family's Guide to Wellness. It's actually a very interesting book, and that's something I really knew about before. So it talks about, it's broken into two sections. The first is the evolution of healthcare. So it's just talking about how healthcare once was, how it once started, and kind of like some of the issues that arise in healthcare. And then it also introduces naturopathic medicines, which include homeopathic remedies, acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine, naturopathic medicine, chiropractic medicine, and osteopathic medicine. And all those 5 core areas of natural medicine emphasize the body's ability to heal itself naturally, hence the name. So it kind of goes without like the conventional medical treatments and typical medicines that you'd get. So I just thought it was really interesting because I never really knew that there's certain things that your body can do naturally. So there's some conditions that you don't really necessarily need a medication for. Your body can heal itself naturally. So in the second part, putting it all together, the author discusses how to put all those natural remedies together. I just thought it was a really interesting book. And if you're into all that stuff, I definitely recommend reading it because I learned a lot more about myself and what health means to me. So I think it'd be very impactful for you guys. Okay, so I also have a poll question. So if you are on a laptop, or you can also text it. This is just a poll. So feel free to go to pollev.com/kellybolsh724 and write down some ways that you love spending time with your family and loved ones. If you don't, you can also text 22333 and then just text Kelly Bolsh 724. And then you'll be able to text it in. So feel free to do that.
How do you do it on the phone again, Kelly?
Oh, is it not up? You can text 22333 and then in the message just text Kelly Bolsh 724. Can you see my screen? Okay. Whew. I didn't know if I was sharing it still. So I put, just for some inspiration. I love having family dinners together, and I also really love playing board games. So does my entire family. So we do that a lot to spend time with each other. Okay, we'll just move on. Okay. Oh, what the heck? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, moving on. Um, so why family health is important? Parents are very important in terms of arranging an environment and setting a model for healthy or unhealthy behavior. So as a parent, you have a direct role in the influence of your children's health and how they view health as a whole. So if you embrace healthy choices and healthy lifestyles, I'm sure your children will also embrace those, because if they see you enjoying a nice salad for dinner, I'm sure they'll want to also be excited to eat a salad. So it's kind of just those small decisions like you make as a parent that can set your kids up for optimal healthy life. So being able to embrace healthy choices together, spending time with family members, and being able to talk openly about the struggles of behavior changes can create such a positive impact on your children and their futures when it comes to them being able to make their own healthy decisions in the future. And then also early health education is also very important. Early childhood health education impacts children in areas such as social, emotional, cognitive, and physical development. And a healthy development means a healthy life. So early childhood education is very important because it allows for the growth and development in all areas of health. So like Lizzie mentioned, all those 6 core areas, I'm going to go into some detail about that in terms of family health and health education. At a young age, if children are learning how to handle life stressors, how to make friends, and finding out who they are at a young age, then in the future, they'll have all those skills, resources, and knowledge to be able to continue on those choices and to continue on a optimal, healthy lifestyle. So on April 20th, I conducted a focus group. I was able to get 4 participants who are all parents and moms. So it was really great to understand family health from a different perspective because I am not a parent, so I didn't really understand what kind of information families would need or actually want in a family health challenge. So I wanted to use information and resources that would actually be used and actually be beneficial. So it was a great discussion, and all the information they gave me, I used to help me build the family health challenge. So I was very grateful for their input and advice for that. So all their information I used for the Family Health Challenge. So welcome to the Family Health Challenge. As Steve showed you, if you log on to the Transform website and hover over offerings and then challenges, it's not there yet, but it'll be up there within the coming weeks. Under the lifestyle medicine challenge, there'll be a family health challenge, which is what I'm talking about. So you'll be able to see it there as soon as it's posted. So the goal I had for the Family Health Challenge was to challenge families not only to be healthy individually, but to be healthy together. In my opinion, I think a lot of people think that, like, okay, like if I go to the gym and I sign my kids up for soccer practice after school, like we're all healthy. Individually, yes, you are healthy, but family health is way more than just that. So I really wanted to emphasize like the importance of being healthy as a family unit, because family is like a support system. And then my other goal was to help families find their definition of health and to help them reach their optimal levels of a healthy lifestyle. So what you'll find under the Family Health Challenge, there's 9 modules. I'm going to go into much more detail of each module later, but I just wanted to give a little introduction of it. So the first module is just an introduction of me. It includes a personal guide sheet that I'll also show you. Module 2 is family health. Just defining what family health is and possible obstacles for it. Module 3 is moving more. Module 4 is about eating smarter as a family. Module 5 is managing stress better. Module 6, sleeping more soundly. Module 7, cultivating relationships. Module 8, avoiding risky substances. And then Module 9, putting it all together. And within each of those modules are 3 to 4 things. It all has an introductory video, and it's a video of me just kind of explaining the topic and then going into a little bit more detail about how your family can be healthy together based on that domain of health. And then each module also has a handout. So for the Eat Smarter module, there's a checklist for your family to be able to print out and just to keep track of like all the healthy things that you've been eating or the things you've been swapping out for healthier alternatives. And then some of them have a fun game or activity. So for the Moving More, there's an unscramble word game for kids to be able to play to learn more about how they can move more and how they can increase their physical activities. And then all of them also include additional resources. So resources I found along the way throughout my research that I thought would be really beneficial, and kind of dived into like more sciencey and like more informative information, I guess, on it. So depending on the topic. So module 1 is the introduction. It's an introduction of who I am, what Transform is, and what my goals were for the Family Health Challenge. Included is a personal guide sheet that I'm going to pull up. Okay, so this is the personal guide sheet that I put in the introductory video. It's just a guide that every family member can fill out as they're going through the Family Health Challenge. I think personal guide sheets are a great way for not even just for family health, but for any behavior change. It keeps you kind of on track. It keeps you kind of reliable and like kind of forces you to keep going once you've started, because starting a new behavior change is always the hardest step. But if you have this guide sheet with you, you could kind of track down like what you want to learn from, like what you kind of can improve on. And I think it's just a great way to keep track of challenges and to be able to remember how you got through it the first time. So it's kind of broken down in like each of the modules, but I just think it's a great way for you to keep track and to continue challenging one another. Oh. Okay. And then module 2 is family health. So I kind of talk about what family health is. I kind of debunk what I said before when people are like, oh, I'm healthy individually, so are my kids, like we're healthy. So I kind of talk a little bit more in detail about that and kind of talk about what family health truly is and all the domains of it. And then it was in the video, but I'll show you what it looks like. Oh. It's the, I'm having some problems. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, so this is the family health infographic. It's just a visual representation of essentially what the Family Health Challenge is. So it's just kind of a picture for you to look at and to kind of see tips and tricks on how your family can eat smarter, how you can move more together, and just all the 6 areas of
Kelly, I don't know about other people, but I can't see the infograph.
oh no. Okay. It says I'm sharing my screen. Hold on. I'm gonna stop my share.
I think you have to share that screen individually.
Thank you. Okay. Can you see it now? Okay, thank you. So sorry, guys. I'm not good at Zoom. Okay, so this is the Family Health Challenge infographic. So like I just said before, it's just a visual way for you to see the Family Health Challenge and to see like tips and tricks on how your family can eat smarter, move more, sleep soundly, and all the other 6 areas of health. So that's included in the module 2, so family health. Okay, let me go back. I have a lot of tabs up, so. Okay. Okay. So module 3 is moving more. So this includes a video of me, like I said before, and tips and tricks on how your family can move more together. It also includes a handout, like I mentioned, also the unscramble, so a fun worksheet for kids to learn all the new ways that they can move more and increase their physical activities, and also more resources. And then module 4 is eating smarter. So if everybody can put a heart emoji with your reactions, if you have dinner or another meal together as a family every night, or you try to, I want to see how many people are eating dinner together or breakfast. Okay, yay. Okay, I see a couple hearts. Thanks, guys. So that kind of just eating smarter module includes another video, another handout, and then I was really excited about this one. I did a create your plate. I remember doing this in like middle school or elementary school in health class, but it was just the my plate picture on a handout for like the different areas of what's the word? The my plate thing, you know what I mean? But so that's in there for you to be able to fill out. So yeah, that's 3 and 4. Module 5 focuses on managing stress better and how you and your family can kind of beat that stress. And it also mentions, or I also go into detail about gratitude. So I attached in this module a worksheet that you can either print out each day or rewrite in a notebook for you to fill out after your day. It includes a section for you to write 5 things you're grateful for, 5 people you're grateful for, 5 things you're looking forward to tomorrow, and 5 things you could do for yourself to de-stress. In my opinion, I think gratitude is really helpful and has helped me definitely like calm down after a stressful day. It's shown that gratitude increases positivity. So when you take time to focus on the good things in your life, you naturally become more positive and in turn tend to feel happier and better about yourself. It also increases your relationship skills. Like Lizzie said before, if you have better communication skills, then you're overall gonna build stronger relationships. And if your entire family is doing this gratitude journal together, then there are a conversation about something that you're doing together. So you kind of bond over that. So another fun reaction, if you guys can put a thumbs up reaction up, if you have a routine or it's something that you do that helps you when you're stressed out, because I know I do, because I get stressed out easily. So I'm sure everybody has things that they like to do. Yay, a lot of thumbs. Okay, thanks, guys. And then module 6 is focused on sleeping more soundly. This includes another video, a handout, also a worksheet on some fun sleep things, and then more resources. And then module 7 is on cultivating relationships. Can you guys, sorry, last one, put a celebration emoji, so the little like horn, if you think a positive and healthy social interactions with others can help improve your mental and physical health while also increasing your overall happiness. I know I could, if I, yay, okay. A lot of celebrations. Okay, thanks guys. So in this module, it also includes a video, handout, and then I created a board game that I want to show you guys. It is pretty cool. And I think a super fun way. Oh. Here it is. So this is the family health board game. So if you start here, there's just, it touches on all the 6 core areas of health. And it's just a fun way for you guys to like be able to bond together, play a fun little game together, which is a great way to cultivate relationships and spend quality time together. But each square also has an aspect of health. So it's kind of a good way to test and challenge yourselves and continue working towards your health goals. So I just thought that was the fun thing. So that's included in module 7. And now, oh my gosh. Sorry, my laptop is okay. And then the 8th module is avoiding risky substances. And this one was just super interesting for me to kind of pull the information about. It talks a lot about how alcohol and drug use and abuse can obviously detrimentally affect your health. It also emphasizes the importance of talking about these substances with your kids at an early age so that as they grow up, they understand and keep understanding the negative effects it can have on them. So, by talking about this topic at a young age, you're giving your children the knowledge and education at a young age that can help them to avoid those high risk behaviors as they grow up. So, if they're exposed to this knowledge at a young age, then once they are exposed to those substances or possible behaviors, then they'll have the skills and knowledge on how to handle those situations properly. And I know it could be a very touchy and kind of uncomfortable conversation to have, but in this module, I kind of emphasize why it's really important and why teaching your kids at a young age the effects that these substances can have on them, that they'll be able to create positive and healthy choices in the future. And I also kind of broke it down on the age group. So, how you can talk to your preschool kids about it, how you could talk to your teenagers about it. So, that's a pretty interesting video. So, that's in module 8. And that also includes a handout and more resources as well. And the final module is putting it all together. This one is pretty cool. It's a short video, but it includes the Captain Lifestyles Family Health Challenge that I will show you guys right now. Okay, so this is Captain Lifestyle, like you saw on the website. And the goal of this challenge is he is a transformer who needs batteries to survive. And like him, we have batteries too, our bodies. So it's broken up into 6 batteries. First, moving more. Second, eating smarter. Then sleeping more soundly. Managing stress better. Cultivating relationships. And avoiding risky substances. So my goal for this one is for each family member to print and leave on their refrigerator or somewhere else that everybody could see their progress, and also can challenge each other because you could see who has more colored in. So essentially, what the idea is every time you do something in that category, so let's say you go for a run after school, you can shade in a section of the Move More battery because you did something that involved physical activity. And then whichever family member has the most battery shaded in by the end of the week, they get to pick an activity that the entire family gets to do together. So if my mom was the first to shade in the entire Move More battery, then at the end of the week, she's the one that gets to decide what physical activity event their family or our family gets to do. So she might pick go for a hike. So you're moving more and getting physical activity together as a family. So it has all 6 core areas of health. And I just think it's a really interesting way to put all the things you've learned together and to kind of challenge each other again. So that's the Family Health Challenge. I still have a few more things. Okay, so that's the Family Health Challenge. It's not working. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. In addition to the Family Health Challenge, within the Transform website are 5 blog posts I've written, and they've all kind of focused on family health. So the first one is Being Healthy Together. So this is kind of a summary of the entire Family Health Challenge. It's just focusing on why family health is important, and how families can be healthy together, all possible struggles, and tips and tricks on how to get over those hurdles and obstacles. The second is Why Should You Care? So this talks about the importance of early childhood health education specifically, going into detail about why it's important for your kids to understand health and understand how to make healthy life choices. The third is Go Out and Play, good for them and good for you. I think a lot of parents might think that, okay, I need to like go to the gym and that's how I'll get my physical activity. But playing tag is like a very physically exerting activity, and also you can have a lot of fun doing it. So it kind of just emphasizes that you playing with your kids and you doing things together as a family is also a very good way your physical activity, and I think something that's often overlooked. And then I also included one on the sedentary problem because I know with today, everything's online. You kind of are just staring at a computer all day. I wanted to touch on sedentary lifestyles and how detrimental it could be to overall health and your overall kids' health, and kind of ways for you to avoid that kind of lifestyle. And the fifth was comparing a plant-based diet versus Mediterranean and the standard American diet. This one was super interesting and fun for me because I knew a little bit about each of the diets, but I wasn't
I can't hear.
super knowledgeable on them.
All right, I'm sorry.
It was a very cool way to kind of compare the ones, and I just wanted to give the readers all the
Kelly Walsh is doing something tonight, and I totally forgot, and I said I'd watch, so
can you
you're on
just
your own.
know if whoever's talking, sorry. And then it was a cool way to just kind of compare the three diets. So Transform has been super impactful in my life and my health in general. I was able to learn more about topics I find the most interesting. I think family is a very important aspect to health. So being able to research and do a lot of videos and blogs on family health was super awesome because I was able to learn more about it in a more meaningful and impactful way. I also learned a lot about what health means to me. So I learned tips and tricks on how I can be the healthiest version of myself, and something that I think I'll continue to do in the future. And then how will I continue to transform? I learned so much about the 6 core areas of health, so I could totally see myself coming back to the Transform website and seeing how it will evolve in the future, and to see what other students and transformers are doing. So I'm very excited to see how Transform will evolve. And this is the last poll question. So if everybody, kind of similar to the other one, but this is just something that you've learned today that you can use to help incorporate healthy living into your family's lifestyle. So I wrote, it's a little out here, but quality time together. I think that is a very important thing to health. And I think something that has impacted my health. So yeah, we can skip it because I don't know if anybody did last one. But that's it. Does anybody have any questions? Sorry for all my technical difficulties. I'm not going to Zoom. Thanks, guys.
Yay, Kelly, we appreciate you and thank you for taking everybody through that. And like we said at the introduction, families are important and family health is important. And as a father myself, me and my wife having 4 children, we do know that it's not always do what I say. More likely they're going to learn by doing what we do. You know, so as a parent, I think it's a good reminder for all of us parent and family members that we want to be supportive, but we also want to be good influences and lead by example. And that's where we have an opportunity and a responsibility to really serve and support them, but also it can be a fun thing. You know, and that's something that we need to not forget is, like Kelly said, just the simple example of going out and playing. Like, what an incredible gift of just playing. Your kids love it, you'll have fun. And the good thing is we get to feel young again too, you know, when we're doing that. So it's something that we definitely want to remember. So thank you, Kelly, for that. Really appreciate you walking everybody.